Okay, this is a video. Oh, that was an uncomfortable pause at the beginning. About whether you should buy, as you probably saw from the title, whether you should buy Java Edition or Bedrock Edition, because it depends on whether if you're buying Minecraft just so you can play games with a friend, you should buy Bedrock Edition, because Bedrock Edition is cross-platform play. It is super easy to set up multiplayer, but Java Edition does not have that. You can only play together with people with the server, or if they're on the same internet as you, which doesn't really work nowadays. I mean, the server thing does, but you can't. It's harder to play vanilla Minecraft. But if you're looking for more of a single player experience, Java Edition is better. And also, Bedrock Edition has some bugs. People don't like it for that. Also, most mobile editions of the game, I don't know how to record on other versions of the game, but that's why I'm recording on the mobile version of it. So it's very possible that it won't be supported after the Caves and Cliffs update, because of the fact that it's a big update, and these devices that can only render in like 6 chunks at a time, probably wouldn't be the best thing. Probably might not be able to render, or you might not be able to handle some of the things that it's adding. There's a good chance devices such as Kindle Fires won't be supported after Caves and Cliffs, but most computers most likely will be, unless they don't have good enough graphics. In which case, they will not be supported after Caves and Cliffs because it uses a different rendering engine. Also, how did this villager get on a tree? I just thought I'd have to say that. So, but Java Edition has some really cool features, like it has illusioners, which are unused, but they're in the code, so you can use them. You can use them in creative mode. There's there's giants, which don't do anything, so that doesn't really matter. And the pillager raids feel a little bit more polished because the villagers give you gifts after the raid is done, and they do fireworks. They sweat during the raid, which I really like. And it also has the Minecraft launcher, which allows you to launch different versions of the game. So with the Bedrock Edition, you can only launch the current version of the game, which is unfortunate. And I do own the Java Edition, so I know firsthand that it is pretty good, except I have no way to record it right now. So I'd say Java Edition is definitely better in some ways, but if you want to play with your friends, then Java Edition isn't optimal. It's not the best thing out there. There's probably other things. Like Bedrock Edition has the big salmon and that kind of stuff, like big fish, varying sizes of fish, which isn't really something people care about. I mean, campfires set you on fire in Bedrock Edition, which is one of the pros of it. But then villages generate differently in Java Edition, which I like. But here's a big reason that if you only care about the gameplay, you don't care about the multiplayer, then the Java Edition is definitely what you should get, because it has combat. Because you can say, oh, Bedrock Edition has combat too. Well, that's if you've never played Java Edition. Because in Java Edition, there's like axes do a ton of damage, and there's spectral arrows, and there's all these crazy things, and it has a much better combat system. This is one of my much shorter videos, but I'd say here is the definitive answer to the question that you probably had coming into this video. Wait a second. So I'd say, for one thing, there are a lot of platforms on, so just honorable mentions, there are a lot of platforms on Bedrock Edition, such as the Kindle Fire, that have major performance issues. Like, as you can see, the frame rates are really not going well. So that's one thing you should take into consideration. But also, Bedrock Edition is more available to more people. But if you don't care about the multiplayer, then you should definitely buy Java Edition. Let's say that is... But if you really want it for the multiplayer, buy Bedrock Edition. Bedrock Edition is... And there are some very small changes with it. Like, Java Edition has more, like, better mods, I guess. Yeah, so... Yeah, subscribe, that would be cool. That'd be cool. End recording here.